So, chat, it might sound a little horrible. Still trying to figure out what the new OBS settings and the background noise because I'm in Mexico and they're fucking doing some construction. Uh, so we traded today during AM session, but I do want to go over what I took during Asia session as well too. Because I did unfortunately blow an eval. That's all good because it's just an eval, and my bias was right, but I guess the execution was wrong. So we're gonna get into that right now. It might be a little bit weird because I don't know. I'm not used to this setup. So coming into Asia session, I wanted us to dump. Why? Because what's the overall trend? Bearish, but we're also really consolidating on the higher time frame. But I want to see it move lower during Asia session, right? So using this 4 hours my bias. Using this 4 hours my bias saying that we're gonna go lower. This candle right here was already in the 4 hour. So all I wanted to see was us to distribute lower to these lows and to these lows. That's all I wanted to see during the session. It wasn't that bad of a TP. Probably like enter here and then dump here. And that's all I really wanted to see during Asia session. This was the hourly high before then. So I wasn't really taking consideration just because we were already inside of that 4 hour gap. Right? So I tried shorting multiple times. We were just really kind of consolidating pre-Asia until Tokyo opened. So I was shorting around in this area because OTE was getting tapped into, and then we would distribute a little bit lower. So I was really wanting to see us to move lower from here. I entered here and then I got stopped break even, and then I entered off of this small range. I got stopped break even. I think I lost in this trade, and then I retried another short here, and we got stopped here. Trying to scroll through this real quick. And I also tried another short here. And my stops were so I got filled here. My stops were at this high and I got completely obliterated. And then I tried again here. So I was like, okay, we already swept this low. We swept the high, sorry. And kind of have equal lows at the bottom. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to set a limit here. I have my have my stop loss up here. And then target all the way down here. And I got stopped out again. And maybe so I bought another one. And I was like, okay, cool. Just going to hop off for the day. I'm just going to wait until AM session. I was all right. So coming into today, my bias was really heavily bearish, just because, right, we're distributing from this 4 hour gap. We had an hourly gap open, tapped into displacement lower. Then we had our unfilled 30-minute here, but this hourly was sponsoring this, and we had a 30-minute BPR. So okay, maybe I want to see price come into this BPR, which is OT of the range, and then dump. Then we were also in this hourly gap, and I was like, okay, well, we formed this hourly gap, and I was like, okay, well, I just want to see price come into here and give us a move lower. Also, ES was in the same way too, so I wanted to see us to go a little forward, right? So we tapped this 1 hour gap, right? So we tap into this hourly gap. Mind you, I was like, okay, cool. We left equal highs, right? at least we're in the 50% of the range, discount of the range. So I was like, okay, cool. I want to see these equal highs get taken out and tap into the golden zone and sweep these equal highs, tap to this golden zone, maybe touch OTE in this 30-minute, and then dump. And we clearly do not get that displacement. So we have a strong 1-minute closure. So I was like, okay, cool. If this inverses really cleanly, I'll enter. Next kind of opens. We don't inverse. So I was like, okay, next candle will inverse. Well, maybe we're going to use this 1-minute gap to support us back up to check out these equal highs. ES also had equal highs too. We had equal highs in every single time frame. The 5-minute, the 15-minute, the 30-minute, the hourly. Okay, cool. We're in this hour gap. I need more confirmation knowing that we're going to distribute lower. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just going to wait for that. If we do not want to resweep these equal highs, then I'm going to want to see some manipulation to the downside, right? So I was like, okay, maybe we can come back to this 5-minute right here, distribute higher because we were also in a 15-minute gap at the time. I was like, okay, I'm going to use that 15-minute as us to support going lower. So something in the sense of if I can pull the tool, something like, well, if I can click it. Okay, I guess it won't let me click it. Alright, fuck you. Well, anyways, I wanted to see if I can just get the paintbrush. I want to see us come down into this 15-minute, give a move up, come down, tap into OTE, come hit this equal highs, still in this hourly gap, touch here, and then distribute lower. That was my plan, but we did not get that at all. We just continued to be bearish. So that's why I was using the 15-minute for. 15-minute. So the 1-minute inverse pretty strong. I was all right, cool. We're in this 15-minute gap. Now I want to see distribution go back higher, take out these equal highs, and then push lower. Tap into OT of this 30-minute PPR. So tap that 15-minute, and we just kind of kept on dumping. So I was like, all right, cool. I guess we're not gonna get the move back up. So I was like, all right, cool. If this 5-minute inverses, then I'm in. If this 1-minute tap, come down.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Tap that 15-minute gap, and then now we close in the 5-minute. Really strong closure on the 5-minute, but I wanted to get a retrace back into somewhere. So I see that we have this 1-minute gap that holds price. So I'll quit. Okay, cool. If this 1-minute inverses, then we're clearly going to go for these highs. But if it doesn't inverse, then we're going to see some displacement lower. 5-minute inverse. But okay, I'll take a position here if we inverse this 5. But if we don't, then I want to see a move higher. 5-minute inverses, I'm like, all right, cool. Now I have the confirmation to go lower. All I want to see is a pullback to something and then take a position short off of that. So from the 5-minute inverse, I go to the 1-minute and I'm looking and I see that we have a 1-minute gap and we see clear rejection from this 1-minute gap. So I take a position here, have my stops at the wick and target whatever is the winning day for the day. And as you can see right here, I took it, I'm up on the day. Really easy. really easy, simple day. Maybe it's a little confusing for a lot of people because we do have this hourly, we do have these equal highs in every single time frame. But I mean, if we're not gonna get it right now, then we'll just get it later. And then you can look for continuation longs to the equal highs. And yeah, banged out TP 1500 on the day. Just need tomorrow to pass this eval, and then we'll be funded again. Taking it slow this time just because I'm blowing a lot of evals. So I mean, one payout. I mean, I've gotten payouts before, so I mean, it's nothing really hard. I mean, it's just trial and error. These markets have literally been hard to recognize price. Either we consolidate and then we break out from a range and then just go that one way with that entry, or we'll get the most perfect setup and with no entry at all. So also I've been noticing on Asia session too, we just kind of consolidate, we break out, and then we're back in the range, and then we break out again, and then we're back into the range, and then we break out again, and we're back into the range. And then after we exhaust the sellers or we exhaust the buyers, then we'll just go in that direction. So I'm kind of looking going to be off of Asia session for the meanwhile. I think I'm just going to stay on AM. Because AM has been giving some good price action in the last couple of days. Maybe this week was kind of a little bit tough, but I mean, again, like yesterday, like if I can go back, like I wouldn't have taken that long. But I mean, we do trial and error, and we learn from our mistakes. This is kind of like a trade that is not really more of high conviction and like discretionary, because I mean it's like CR. Basically, you're just using candle range theory. Like if candle closes body high, low, close. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, if you see this 1 minute rejection, we had this 5 minute inverse. We have to create the top wick of that 5 minute. Tap back into this 1 minute, and we're also in an order block 2, the 2 minute order block here. I mean, it was pretty simple. It was a trade that I just couldn't take. We had drawdown for like probably less than 2 seconds, not even like 2 points of drawdown. Yeah, like almost 2 points of drawdown. So I mean, it wasn't that bad today. I mean, we just flushed. Break even was here at this point. And then TPs were these ranges. No, break even was here, and then my actual DOL was here. And I mean, yeah, I've been getting really good on DOL. I know where the market wants to go, just because just DOL. Like I mean, just every liquidity is in highs and lows, so I mean, it's really easy. So that was the trade recap for today. I'm gonna post this up right now, so I'll see y'all later.